Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Where we last off, we were about to fight these things, these monsters. Trogdor, Itchguard, or Gerald falls in battle.
There really are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
Somebody help me!
You stupid beasts! Don't you dare come over here!
That'll show them. That will show them. Okay, let's see.
Oh no.
Ready.
I'm actually really digging this music. Digging the music! So that guy's weak against swords, weak against axes. Alright, so I guess Edgeguard's gotta go this way. Edgeguard. 2 spaces so you can't get by her. Weak to sword, weak to axes. No one's weak to lance. Oh. Should probably looked over there before I started the map, but what can you do?
Stay focused.
Okay. So this will let you attack twice. Ooh, what? Did you just double crit? What the hell? You have 22. I didn't even see what the crit chance was. That's nuts. You're nuts.
I will get the victory.
She will get the victory. Okay.
Put me in there.
That's my cue.
Damn, that was insane.
I'm on it.
Alright, you can go with them for towards a lance person, and then... I'm trying to think, who am I gonna replace for Lysithia? Not sure. Ooh, 2-shot. This is not good.
Beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
Wait, where's Monica? Excuse me, where is Monica? Shipio. Ooh, not quite. Alright, we got it. And +1 magic range. Oh, she crit? Excuse me? What the hell? Okay. Steel bow can't oh, it's a 20% chance to crit. Mini bow, iron bow. Oh, I guess I gotta do from here. Oh! She double crit again! Bernadetta, you're insane! Oh, what? Student.
Demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
Thank you. But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
Nah, they're probably dead. Holy shit, we're Attack on Titan now, everyone! Holy moly! Actually, though. Oh man, they're actually fast enough to not get doubled by Edelgard. How much is it with... oh, 11. Alright. 25% chance to crit. That's pretty nuts. So hopefully she gets one of them. Oh. Not bad. After him. Okay, you're more weak to magic. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay,
A great help.
you get physic. Hopefully he doesn't use a stompy stomp move. That's okay. Oh no, stompy stomp move! Holy moly, 23 damage. Jesus. Ooh, good job being in the bush. Okay, we're moving. Dorothea, you get that. Okay. See if the crit procs this time.
You're weak.
Ooh. No crit. It is okay.
Caution is needed.
Whoa, 87% chance to crit? It's nuts. Alright, there we go. Which gives me the most avoid. The silver sword does. Good old 24 speed. You are speedy. Mini bow, that's pretty good. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, nice. And Caspar. Damn, you're gonna be slow, aren't you? Is that a guaranteed hit? No, it's not. But the shrub is on fire, and that guy just turned around. What? Ooh, she's on fire, and she's not gonna move. Ooh. Oh my god, did you really just block Edelgard? Hold up. Is that a... wait, is that a... that's a ballista. Oh. Damn, that was range, though. Huh. Smasher, 45%, Helm Splitter, Monster Breaker. 25%. 25% chance to kill him. Nope. Are you serious? Come on. You're so weak, Reinhardt. I thought magic was everything. Okay.
I will get the victory.
get the victory. Okay, I'm guaranteeing on you critting with 67%. Ho ho! There's the sword master coming in.
This handled with ease.
And that was a bit of a yikes. Knights of Ruin, no. Iron Axe, no. Alright, at least you are... Wait, did that break it? Okay, it did. Cool. Okay, 4. How much of a... if you hit here? Ooh, crit him! Nutty. Maybe strength plus 2. Okay, Steel Lance plus. Okay, not bad. You Gucci. You Gucci. Nice to dodge. Nice way to tank for me. Is that really going to be it, though, after all this? Okay. Arm. Well, Joe couldn't break it, so... Oh my god, she crit! She's been critting non-stop! This girl doesn't know how to not crit. Careful, please. Don't tell me what to do. Damn. Ooh. We didn't break it? What the hell? How do you not break it? But still, 84% chance to crit.
Sorry.
That was pretty good. Okay. It's a far one. Oh, you'll kill it. Wait, is that its last life? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Oh, everyone's critting like nuts in this map. I didn't break it? What the hell? Come on. Okay, I'll save. Okay, Iron Axe makes the most sense. If he crits, he might die. Oh, she died.
Admiration.
I was so scared. I'll find a way to repay you. I promise.
Well, you know, meet me behind the locker rooms one day and,
You saved me. Thank you.
who the hell's that? Alright, 5 turns. That was a monthly quest. I don't know how Huber got the...
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Ramire. Perhaps...
Wait, that's a chapel? That looks like a freaking outhouse.
Wait!
Monica.
Huh? Another student? Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. You're just a pathetic old man. How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog?
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
No, my dad, Papa.
So much.
Why?
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying? If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate. Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there. Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Ah, here you are. To think that that Gerald would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him. He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead. Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Professor,
And of course she doesn't tell you.
I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend. He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning. Your mother, she was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Does your heart ever truly mend after someone as important as your parent passes away? Hardly.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells.
Oh no, is his voice gonna be narrating these all the whole time? We're just gonna be reminded of his death!
Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
That was an emotional time. I teared up a bit, not gonna lie. But I got 5,000 G's!
You're here again. Professor, you've been crying.
Well,
So,
duh!
even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
Hell yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
Long ago, someone said the same thing to me. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
Doesn't matter.
It does. You've lost yourself. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward. The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My, She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation. But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
Damn you, Edgeguard.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only
Fails.
I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Kronya?
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a purpose.
Why are they talking in the monastery? Ingrid's birthday, host a tea party. Hell yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh hell yeah, no problem. I'd invite you anytime.
How relaxing.
Damn right it is. I chose the best one. Let's talk. Plans for the future?
Yes, I agree.
Oh, fuck yeah. Come on, I gotta perfect this. The ideal professor?
Yes, I agree.
Ah, yes, you agree. Alright.
Yes.
Classes you might enjoy. Oh, the conversation got lively. Yes, it did.
Being here calms my nerves. Oh, but I'll leave if I'm in your way.
Oh, don't worry, girl. You're not in my way. You're doing just fine the way you are. Come on. No! Damn it! Only got great tea time.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Alright. Alright. That was nice. Aw, morning music. And not like music in the morning, like morning to like the sadness. Okay. Still can't switch classes. %. Well, let's explore. It's the only thing we really can do. Maybe we're only half an hour
If
in.
you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you. Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Aww. So this music is so much slower. So I probably won't try not to look through everyone in this run, just because I try to keep it around less than an hour. Sometimes it doesn't, but I try not to. Let's go talk to everyone. Oh, Bernadette is not here. What the hell?
Hello there. Professor, it is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
And all this person can think about is goddamn flowers. Pale blue seeds. Let's cultivate it, since we have so much G's.
Hello there.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe. Hey, I hope we get a. I know I'm in a different class.
Maybe fishing will take my mind off his death. Yes. Man, you know, if you really think about it though, like, how much HP do you think that backstab did? Like, Gerald had like 42 health. Like, I don't think that assassin hit could have hit for any more than, like, you know, 20 damage. Because Gerald, I'm pretty sure, has high defense. Unless she, like, crit, you know, and that's the only thing I can think of. Or she has, like, the lethality skill. And that just caused it right there. Which is really sad. Ingrid.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now, losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Thanks, Ingrid. What do you have to report, Gatekeeper?
Oh, no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Oh no, he's not his cheerful self. Oh no, that's so sad. He's not his cheerful self. And there's nothing to report.
What do you require?
Replenish my battalions. I can't believe you're charging me. My father just died. My father just died, you villain. Weight doesn't go down. Do. Oh man, I do not have smithing stones.
Come back anytime.
Anytime, you say. That's a dangerous ploy. Is there really no one here? Oh my god. I'll just go ahead and do the first quest here. Read the book.
Really?
Yes, really, Beesh. Oh, she's here.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
Oh, the ring.
That ring! I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
It's like, you know, Lady Rhea was saying that my mom was her blank. So something related to her, maybe. Lady Rhea has green hair. Sothis has green hair. Maybe there's some relation there, you know?
Right. I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen? It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure? wonder who they were.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
I have no heartbeat. Did you know that? I have no heartbeat. How do I... Wait, no one really talked about that. Like, how do I not have a heartbeat?
Professor, you have lost your father.
Why is he just standing there?
Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Give me 10,000 G's.
I've never been much for condolences. How about a little logic instead? The knights have spread out around Garreg Mach in search of Geralt's murderers. Thus, the monastery's fighting strength is, for the moment at least, depleted. Perhaps that was the enemy's real objective. We should be prepared for further confrontation.
Wow, you're really comforting, you know that? Nat?
First Tomas, and now Monica.
Monica.
I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Geralt. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
And then he pulls out a knife and tries to stab me.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
Someone named Thales. Or Thales, whatever.
Excuse me, Professor. How are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain, as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace. I know how...
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand. knows me. Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are... Professor. Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Geralt is happy in the next world.
Need something? This one? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
I trained with Geralt just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Do you have time for a request?
Professor, I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen. Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor. What? What? For me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Professor, I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage. But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Geralt must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Professor. Professor, thank you for helping me with my training. I'd love to do this again if possible. Your advice is always so useful. Everyone thinks you're a wonderful teacher. You account for people's weaknesses while capitalizing on their strengths. Initially, I wasn't sure you paid too much attention to your students. Clearly, I was wrong. After all, were that the case, you wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it. You think I'm determined? Professor, thank you. You're the only one who's ever praised me like that. I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack for magic. If you can call the power of my crests a knack, they aren't wrong per se. Though bearing 2 crests isn't a gift I ever asked for. Anyhow, I've made a point to work harder than most and not rely too heavily on the power they bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power. If you've noticed how hard I work, then well, it makes me very happy. Well, you see, it is because I am the only child of House Ordelia. I must do all I can for my family name. I'm determined to someday be of real value to them. And that day must come soon. I can't waste any time. I don't have much of it left. Anyway, I should be going. Thank you again for your help.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried.
Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Huh?
I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor? I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Professor, I'm so happy to see you. You're finally returning to your old self. To see the light in your eyes again is a gift. It inspires me to carry on as well. As you know, the Knights are searching furiously for any trace of the enemies who escaped. I'll inform you immediately if I learn anything relevant.
I can eat.
Yeah, you just...
Professor, I'm sure... Yes? Can I help you? I bet you've come to invite me to your class. What with my stupendous grades and all. I would actually enjoy being in your class. Quite a lot. This was a successful interaction, I must say. Please provide me with all the most challenging assignments. I want to be well equipped for the future.
Hi.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald. It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Interesting. I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even that's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
Witness Brigid Pride. One more success. Flame Spirit, protect me. Witness Brigid Pride. My heart is full of victory.
Professor, I'm so sorry about what happened to Gerald. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
Professor. I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Geralt? He was so strong. I suppose, but please take care, Professor. We can't afford to lose you too.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Professor? Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
Hopefully the knights finish their
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Geralt's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Dear Goddess, I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul. There's not much else I can do. Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
Teach. I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Professor, let me sing for you.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Enlightening.
Professor.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food.
I see. Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training. Wow.
Your God. Your God. I have. You are. You have my thank. I have. Look. Ah. Look. That looks like. I got. You're. I did pretty well. I got it. Thanks for that. I got it. I've got it. Don't. No. Pray. I'm improved.
Professor, I've something I'd like to ask you. I see. That's how it is.
Professor?
We've got this.
Yes. We did well enough.
I see now. I am closing in on expertise.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
I always was a quick study.
I may...
I am grateful.